Stay classy, Golden Eagles. So this is going to be day 2, and yesterday was only 1 video. This will probably be 2, 3, potentially even 4 videos, so just giving you a heads up. Today you're going to have another you're going to have another PDF that you guys are going to need to look at, and it's going to be just one together, and that's going to be in how to make an oobleck and a Simon sandwich shop. So make sure you have that ready and you're able to access that because you're going to need that. You're also going to need a piece of paper and a pencil, so have that ready. Go ahead and hit pause and go get those materials and come back and join me. Okay, so yesterday, guys, we explored, and I'm sorry to be turning, but I have the book in front of me. We explored some examples of functional text, including mile markers, to-do lists, a ticket to a concert, and other things like that that you guys had in a PDF, okay? Today, we're going to look at specifically at 2 particular functional texts, and the first one is called How to Make an Oobleck. Now, so these instructions are very, very specific. Now, you might know oobleck as more of a slime type of thing or a putty type of thing. It's just another word for it, okay? So in this particular one, it should be at the top page of the document along with this video. It really specifies, and remember, we're focused on text structure. So how is the text structured and organized? Now, as I look at this, I see at the very top middle, we have the title, How to Make it. So it tells you right there. If you read this, if you follow along, if you have the materials, you're going to learn how to make oobleck, okay? Down below and to the left, but still towards the top, is materials needed. In this situation, you'll need newspaper, so you don't make a mess. You'll need paper towels, you'll need cornstarch, water, and green food coloring, and you also need a mixing bowl. And then it goes ahead and says step 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then at the very bottom, it kind of gives you almost like a conclusion. So there really is like an introduction, a body, and a conclusion in this one. And the conclusion, if you guys don't see it yet, says it won't take long before you realize you've made oobleck. It's a sticky goo that flows like a syrup but holds together like a solid, okay? So very similar like we've talked about to putty or things like that, or slime. Now guys, that's just a very basic step-by-step how-to. I bet you guys have watched stuff like that on YouTube, that you guys maybe even made one of those of your own, and maybe during your functional text writing, you wrote about that, okay? And that's a really good thing. Remember, all these functional texts need to be very, very clear, okay? So in this one, the author includes the materials list, the number of steps, and tries to make it as easy and clear as possible, okay? Step 1, measure the water and pour it into a bowl. Very clearly. It doesn't just say measure water and pour, because you could be like the person from the PB&J video and just be like, and you pour it on the ground. Okay? Then it gets into step 2, add 15 drops of food coloring to the water. Step 3 is to add the cornstarch. Step 4, mix by hand. It even gives you a little note. If the oobleck does not flow out of the bowl when it is tilted, add a little bit more water. Okay? So it gives you kind of like, well, if you encounter this problem, this is how you may fix it type of thing. Okay? Now, you're more than welcome to make the oobleck. Just make sure you ask mom and dad. Again, I do not want to get emails. Mr. Holt does not want to get emails or phone calls as well saying that my son or daughter made a huge mess and they said it was okay that I make a mess. You said it was okay that I make a mess. No, we did not give permission for that. We said, and I am going to say one more time, if you want to do something like this, make sure you ask mom and dad for help and ask mom and dad if it's okay. All right? All right, we're going to look at a different... so that's the oobleck. So remember, clear instructions, set it up. I like how they, in this text structure, not only, I want to go back, sorry, to the oobleck. They use pictures. I mean, it's not a photo, it's more of a drawing, but they do use visuals to show you what you're doing, how to do things, and stuff like that. Really makes it very, very clear. So the next video that you're going to see is part 2. It's going to be for our second text in today's lesson. This video is kind of pushing my 5-minute max, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. So click on the next video. Make sure you have a piece of paper you're going to need for this next one, piece of paper and a pencil. And then I want you guys to go ahead and come back and join me. Click on have a piece of paper, pencil, come back, make sure you have the PDF up. It's going to be Simon Sandwich Shop. It'll be just below the oobleck. Have a piece of paper and pencil ready because you are going to have an activity that Mr. Holt and I are going to want you to answer in the comments. As always, stay classy, Golden Eagles.